Well, coming back from our Palo Duro trip, we had an incident where somehow the kitchen faucet came open as we were driving down the road, and we got a lot of water that came out. But fortunately for us, most of the damage was localized to our sink cover. It seemed like most of the water got soaked up in this. So as a result, our sink cover swelled up to the point where it would no longer fit in the sink, and also our countertop itself absorbed a lot of that moisture. I don't know exactly what kind of composite material it's made out of, but whatever it is, you can see in the pictures here that it messed it up pretty good. So long story short, we decided to order a new countertop and sink cover. We ordered the sink and the sink cover about 8 weeks ago. Well, we finally got them in today, and we were very excited when it came in. I got the guy from the dealership that called me and said they'd come in, so I came and picked it up on my way home from work, and we brought it home, and well, things aren't quite right. I did think it was a little strange when the parts guy at the dealership called me, and he expressed some concerns about being certain whether or not what we had ordered was actually going to be the right thing, which I thought was kind of strange because actually he wanted me to call Forest River. I'm the customer. Why do I have to call Forest River? But I guess I understand why now, because what we got shipped to us seems like 3 different components from 3 different RVs. So I don't know if you've ever had this experience before. It's a little frustrating. It looks like we did at least get the right countertop, so hopefully I can at least get that installed. And I'll have to send back the sink and the sink insert or the sink cover. And we'll keep you posted and let you know how it goes from here on out. Apparently, what I didn't realize was that water can stay pressurized in your tanks even if you don't have your water pump running. So that's something that you need to bear in mind, because this could happen to you if you don't allow all of that pressure to come out of your tanks by draining your low point drains. Then this could happen to you as well. Fortunately for us, the damage was localized here just to the countertop and to the sink cover, but it could have been worse. It could have gone all over the floor, could have gone into the carpet over here. There's a lot of bad things that could have happened, especially if I had a lot more water in there. But I drained my water as we were coming back from Palo Duro, so the damage was localized to this countertop. I'm very, very pleased to find out that the sink is going to work. It is the right size. It's the exact same size of what we've got here. So I don't actually need a new sink. The dealership was telling me that I would have to order both the countertop and the sink. Fortunately, we don't need the sink, so I'm going to be shipping that back. So today I'm going to be replacing the countertop. It looks like it'll be pretty straightforward, so here goes. Disassembly was very easy. The faucet was secured by a large plastic jam nut, and once I unscrewed the hot and cold water hoses and a counterweight for the extension hose, I moved on to the countertop itself that had 12 wood screws holding it down to the base, and there were 6 metal clamps that held the sink in place. Installing the new countertop was almost as easy as removing the old one. I enlisted a little help to hold the sink in place while I secured it to the countertop, and then I used the same wood screws to reinstall the countertop. I reversed the process of removing the faucet, and then it was on to the most time-consuming part of the job, which was applying the silicone to seal in the sink. This part of the job was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I found that using a little Dawn dishwashing soap on the tip of my finger really helped to smooth out the silicone. I've never been much of a handyman, so if I can do this, anyone can. With my new countertop now successfully installed, it was time to clean up and call it a day. We want to thank you for watching this video, and we hope that you remember to use your low point drains to get all of the water out of your rig so that this doesn't happen to you. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to follow us on all our future mistakes, projects, upgrades, and journeys.